Hello! So welcome to another shader stream. Let me know if the sound is okay and everything. Hi Alkama. So tonight there is something very special. We worked on with Alkama, Bruce and others. So we have a program, modified version of Bonzomatic. I can show you. And the idea is that you can, when you start it, you have, you can connect it to a network, and you can either send or grab. You can put your nickname. And with that, I can, for example, launch another one. This time I put it in a grabber to watch. I put the same nickname. And I get another window. And now what I do in one window is repeated in the other, as you can see. Ooh, did I do something wrong? So it's pretty experimental, so already I can see there is an issue there. I did some last minute change, but I should be able to change it on the left, and you can see it change on the right. I can hide. And you can do that through the network. And yes, it's based on WebSocket. And so I can give you the goal tonight is to do a little test with that and the streaming and see if everything works okay. And we will do Thursday. With the Cookie Collective, we will try to do a larger stream with several people, and everyone could be invited to do a shader. So I can give you the pass if you want to test it. Let me. So with that, you can watch what I'm doing through the network. There is a README. You can follow the instruction, but basically you just launch Bonzomatic. You select grab and my nickname, and you should see my shader. And if Alkama is sending also a shader, maybe you can tell me and we could try it. Like we can launch another one, and we will put Alkama. Not sure if we already started something. Or if it doesn't work at all, maybe. I did some last minute changes and maybe I shouldn't have. So I should start Bonzomatic. Maybe I'm not. Come on. Okay, it doesn't seem to work. Yeah, the idea is pretty cool. Just need to see if it works. Nice mantra. I can try changing something just to see. So, oh yeah, it seems to work. It's just that Alkama had the same shader than me, so I can maybe close mine and so of course in the end that could be very great for something like shader shutdown for the revision, because we could do a shader shutdown at distance without needed to stream everything. So that would be, yeah, much better. And also if someone doesn't have a good connection, maybe he can. We didn't test it with low connection, but maybe you can just send the shader, because that's only sending the shader, and so it would be better than like if he doesn't have a good connection to stream, you can still do a shader shutdown. So yeah, if you start sending yourself, you just choose your nickname and you put a sender as in the dialog box, and if you do, you can tell me your nickname, and I can try to start another one. And in the meantime, I will just do a simple shader just to see how it goes. Hi Aptics. So the classical shader shutdown. The funny thing is that you should see the result before on your computer, before than on the stream, because the stream has some lag. Oh yeah, what I can do is put, I need to do that to add the name of the people, the nickname on the Bonzomatic, but for now I will just do maybe add a text. So you can see it there. Yeah, we are live testing the server. So there is Alkama on the right that is streaming at a distance. And if you want to test it yourself, I can give you the URL. It's a bit sad because I don't think there is a feature on Twitch to like pin something. Probably there is, but I don't know. So let's go back to our shader. So there is the instruction in the README inside the zip file. So so when I'm testing with myself, like sending to a distant server and getting it back, the latency is pretty good. I mean, I can almost real-time typing on the wrong window. It's just the frame rate. I'm sending like three times a second. You can do it more often, but you will start to have more lag in the rendering, and it's mostly because of the editor, the text editor, because you have to like replace the text so many times. So it's a bit slow. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it's like shadow showdown at a distance. And I can scroll in his shadow while he's coding. So let me know if everything is seems to work, or if you see some issues. It's very we just worked on it for a few days, so it may be a bit broken, probably. What did I do wrong? That, yeah. What we wanted to is like the first version was sending just when you compile, but it's kind of great to see how the coder is working, and also like the first 5 minutes of the shadow showdown you don't see much usually, so having the code changing at the real time, like you can see, is great. So yeah, if something want to try it, I will paste it again. Don't hesitate to paste it. Maybe the server, yeah, you can probably not paste URL. So if someone is hosting, let me know your nickname, and I can try to show you on the stream. And the more the merrier. Hi Havoc, how are you? So the room you can let put the same. So you, if you want to, how can I say it? Like I can show you. Maybe that's easier. So if you have the zip, you have unzipped something, you just launch Bonzomatic. You get a window, and you can choose if you want to send or grab. So sending is sending your shader, or grab is grabbing the shader that someone else is doing. And you can choose your room and nickname, but for now I would say you can just do just change the nickname, so we are all on the same room. It doesn't really matter at the moment. So you put the nickname of someone and grab to grab, or send to send, and you push run. And here I have a second window with Alkama shader that I can like put wherever I want. Yeah, I don't know if you need to open your router. Maybe. I'm not sure. Like there, I don't know. Maybe I should not have two windows on the same shader. There's probably a lot of bad things that can happen, but wait, what? Yeah. I should have changed a lot of things. Oh, did Alkama just copy my my shader? Or maybe... Oh, that's weird. Okay, weird things. Hi Bruce. Yeah, my login is Nusan, so you can watch what I'm doing. Yes, Avox, that's exactly what we wanted to do, to be able to do a shader showdown at a distance. Yeah, I don't know, Alkama. I had like when I launched your POV, there was my shader. I think that's because for the moment there is only one shader on the disk, and so if I launch Bonzomatic, he will just try just use my shader or something like that. So writer, did you connect while using Grab and Nusan? You can watch in the background console window. Yeah, yes, that's right, writer. You can watch in the background window if there is something wrong, like connection failure. So let's try to do something a bit more interesting. I don't really know what to do. Yeah, you are receiving messages, writer, in the console? Probably something is wrong. I don't know. Yeah, having two window open seems to break something. I don't really know why, but yeah, just before I started the second Alkama view, and it seems it was broken too. So if someone else is trying to send, let me know. If you launch Bonzomatic with sender mod, you can give me your nickname. You can start in the same room, but with another nickname. And if you let me know, I can try to put it on stream. And we can like see it's a bit choppy when, yeah, like if I try to scroll, sometimes it reset my scroll. That's something we need to work on, probably. But I can see what Alkama is doing. Like where he's coding. So, pretty nice. So is it your nickname right there? Oh, sorry. So, okay, I will try to launch and see brighter. It will be probably my shader for the starting, because so if you change something brighter, so we just got the SMS by the government of the France. Yeah. Yes, it's working. I can see what you're doing, probably. And so it's logical that you see a lot of lag between what you're coding and what you see on the screen, on the stream, but that's because the stream is lagging, but it should be pretty much instant. Oh, is it broken, Alkama? Yeah, I can try to restart your use, Alkama. Yeah, there's definitely some issues. Oh. Oh, I think maybe I know. I think that the server from Alkama is actually sending the message to yourself. Maybe that's why. So I don't know. Yeah, that's the issue right now, at least. I can restart maybe my home. Yeah, I should have thought of something else. Like, right now, your shader... Like, Bonzomatic is writing the shader on the same file, and that's not great. So I should, like, use maybe the nickname to change the file. So if I don't want to lose what I'm doing, maybe I will just make a copy and I will close everything. Let's see. So I will restart, I will send as myself. And I will grab as Alkama. I mean, I have it's me Alkama. That's the weird thing. Yeah, I think someone... I don't know, there's... Very, very weird. I mean, network, eh? Network is hard. That's how it's... Oh. So if you want Alkama, you can test to grab Alkama. I did get something. Oh, maybe I know. If I'm opening and it's not compiling. Yeah, that's right. Like, yeah, that's right. So if I start watching Alkama, Bonzomatic will reopen the last shader, and it can be like mine. And then while if Alkama doesn't recompile, I will get the new code from Alkama, but I will not get the new pictures because the shader is not compiling. So yeah, we will probably find a solution, maybe. Probably just separating what files we are using. I don't know if you can do Control R yourself on a grab. I think yes. You see? Maybe, probably. Yeah, I could just timestamp the last buildable code, something like that. Let's try putting something else. Yeah, I don't know what is happening with Alkama. You also, haptics, you also have to change the output variable, like where you put the color, maybe. But that's pretty much it. So I can try to restart for Alkama. We tested it, just me and Alkama yesterday with another version. So there I have my until Alkama is compiled until he has something that compile, I will not have his shader. I think Alkama is making his thing, but with time we will see what he's doing. But yeah, I don't know how we could solve that. I don't know. But I'm seeing what Alkama is doing, I think. Probably. There is issues. So your shader is compiling, Alkama? Let's try again. Yeah. Yeah, you can manually control R. Yeah, because even if it compiles, it's Alkama that is sending the compile command. So, yeah. But we should be in sync now. Hopefully we can keep it. Sorry, there's no... music. Yeah, I should too. Yeah, that's something I didn't think about. Probably if you start the first message you receive you should try to compile it, and if it doesn't compile, I mean, what we could do is sending both the current shader code and the last compiling shader code, but that's maybe a bit much for yeah. So anyway, let's try another thing. Let's put a camera. Yeah, emoji. Yeah. I mean, a chat system would be interesting, maybe. Yeah. So, what did I wanted to do? Yeah. Put the camera. So I seem to still get what Alkama is doing. That's pretty good. So yeah, let's make a repeat function, or maybe macro. Let's do a repeat function. And I can repeat that. Repeat. bit too. Sinus of time. Yeah, it's cool if you like it, Havoc. I think it could be really great. Also, just to chill, like if we could have like a room system where you can see if someone is streaming his code, you could just look at it or something. They do wrong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of glitches with the technique I'm using right now. I can try to remove some of them by putting a noise, and with the encoder, the Twitch encoders are cool. Remove most of them, but if you are watching it directly from your computer, then you would have the original noise. Yeah, like it could replace NDI, maybe. When you are on a party, you are like forced to use a local network to have good NDI, and that way maybe you don't have to. The only bad thing is that you have to render both shader on your computer, and that can be problematic. So I didn't find yet a good way. I mean, there I changed Bonzomatic so you can like resize the pictures, so you could like resize them, but that would not be awesome if you are using OBS or something like that. You want to change, like go in full screen by using you can have use OBS to change scene, to change what shader you are watching. So yeah. So yeah, my only concern is about the performance, but you could still, if you are a major event like a revision, you could still dedicate one PC per shader that can grab a distant shader if someone is not at the party, and restream it as the NDI to a streaming computer, something like that. So let's finish that random function, the dithering. Some random number. Yeah, like you can see, my random is not great. And there I can use dither. And multiply it here. There I have a lot less issues. I should. So you are sending haptics. Let me try it. Let me try to grab it. Is it your nickname? Is it haptics? With the one? Let's see. I need to put a live an indication if someone is sending or not, so that if you connect to nobody, you can see it pretty much immediately. If there is nobody at the okay. Well, if you do something and compile it, we should be able to watch it. Maybe. Haptics. Yes. Yes, it's working. Yes. So I can add your name if you are okay with that. What? No. So we should be able to see what you're doing. Yeah, you can like basically you can stream what you want as a shader. If you have Bonzomatic shaders, that is. So what could I do with my shader? I had an idea. to subtract color. Maybe that could be cool. I don't know what that will do. I will try repeating on 2 axes. No, what? Like some cylinder, maybe. Repeat them. Yes. And then have a link. And I need to put my repeat for 2 value. Okay. Oh, it's not the correct one I'm doing. Yeah. So that's pretty great. You can have like 3 people working at the same time. I think Alkama is still working. I hope so. And with what I'm doing right now, like I'm dividing the screen, so the resolution is shared with everyone, so it's not too bad for the performance. Can we see? Yeah, there is issues with the scrolling, unfortunately. I was thinking we didn't have issues, but so instead of 5, maybe less. So yeah, for the moment, haptics, it's it's a decision we have to make. Probably there will be like you can choose, but right now I can toggle myself, and theoretically like there it doesn't work, but I should be able to like scroll and see part of the code that I want to inspect myself. But I think we could also have another mode where like everything is supposed to be exactly what you're seeing, at least so you can like show when you work or when you just chill, you can toggle the screen. Pretty. Yeah, so Tetemat, it's just a JSON that is sent. So, like, I don't know much about networking. I just learned for this project, but you can inspect the connection, the WebSocket connection. I don't know much. But yeah, right now it's just a JSON, so we could add information like maybe the name of the person or any other things. Yeah, I don't know what I broke with the scrolling. It was working at some point, but no, it's not. So maybe I can just do large repeat. Something like that. Maybe I will repeat there. It's already too much. Oh, what I'm doing. What am I doing? Yeah. I wanted a random function that takes just one value. Yeah, writer. That's, yeah, it seems to work well. I mean, we should test with a slower connection maybe. Like, I have the fiber, but I'm streaming too, and so far it seems to work. I don't know if, I mean, nothing really changed much, I think, on Alkama and Aptic side, so I don't know if I'm still connected. Matchmaking, wow, that would be awesome. Like, start a match, and it just choose someone between the thousand and thousand of shader coder waiting to fight you. Okay, Alkama, nice. Yeah, we could compress it. We could also maybe like if nothing changed, we could not send anything, maybe. But then people will only get the new shader if they connect after you started. They wouldn't only get it when you change something. Yeah, I think we we can talk a little bit about Thursday. So in 3 days, with the Cookie Collective, we wanted to do some shader friendly matches in a bar in France, in a pub, but with the virus and everything, we can't do that. So instead, we want to do we want to stream it, and so live code some friendly matches. So we will probably stream it on a new Twitch channel for sorry, for the Cookie Collective, and maybe we will create a Discord too. And so the idea would be to have like people on the Discord in vocal chats maybe, and having commentator, and having people like if they want to do like a 25-minute session, they can like take a turn and just launch the program. So we will try that in 3 days. Yeah, Totemat, for now I only worked on the Windows executable. I'm not really good at Linux and Mac stuff, but the source code is... Oh, you mean the server? Yeah. Right now it's working on like the server we are using is the one from Alkama, so it's him that coded it, and it's yeah, a Go server, and there is the link. So yeah, if you want to, and you can pretty much use whatever WebSocket server you want, because right now it's just an echo server, so if you send something, it's broadcast to everyone. Yeah, and there is only like the like to handle the rooms and the nicknames. So yeah, so a little random function. So smooth step. am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm using random twice. Okay, I have that random. I think that's what's happening. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, of course. Hello, Medio. How are you? So... Still not working. Okay. No. Thank you, Bruce. And I see that Halkama is working too. I need to fix that scrolling issues if I want to see what he is doing. But it should be possible. Maybe just because like he is seems to be better. Yeah, I think I know what's happening. Like I'm sending the scrolling window from the coder computer, but maybe on the coder it can see a lot more or something like that. I don't know. No. I don't know. So let's just do a last thing. Let's make all the color. Okay, camera. Yeah, I don't really know because like here, if I'm trying to scroll, it's slowly. I can go like each time it's losing like 4 lines. But if I put it in full screen, then it's okay. And if I put it like that, it's bad again. Oh, I know, maybe something with like the wrapping, maybe. I mean, you don't have. You see there is lines that scroll, something like that. So maybe your, I don't know. Ah. So yeah, let's make the color move, rotate. And just like that, the color rotating. Maybe a bit too much, of course. Oh yeah. It's not that pretty. Oh, because I have negative value, because there I'm subtracting. So I should probably clump it at least on the bottom. Yes. And that's a lot more workable. And I can also add a little trick. To get it to bloom. I didn't do any color correction. Maybe I can try something. Some gamma. Because I didn't really plan for it. Not sure it's that great. I can do some vignetting and also make it less less bloomy. Can also maybe it's maybe a little bit too much. I don't know, writer, if it's still working. I mean, Alkama, his shader did change along the way, so I suppose it's still on, but haptics maybe, I don't know. He was talking about putting several shaders. And but I think it's the same one. So yeah, I think I will stop there. Thank you all for coming. It was pretty fun and it's working. There is a little bit of issues, of course, and we will try to fix that. And don't forget the that we have something in 3 days, Thursday, where we will try to do like live coding, and if you want to take part, we will ask for anyone that want to do like 25 minutes shader showdown, just to have fun, practice. Yeah. Haptics, did you send something else on your Bonzomatic? We can see that the Alkama did some copy paste. I will copy paste myself the shader. Yeah, but I can't be sure that it's mine. I really need to change that, like put the nickname of the person instead of just shader, so each instances would have his shader, their shader. Okay, well, if you can do maybe just something like do you think it's up to date? Yeah, it seems something changed, like the color. Yeah, Thursday it is. We will try to do the same thing, but with more people. Probably we will try to do like 1 versus 1 each time. And yeah, if you want to take part, we will try and like maybe 1 day before we will I don't know, it's pretty much improvised. So yeah, great. So it's possible, minus some little mistake, some little mishap, it should be okay. So yeah, I will stop the stream now. I will probably I'm not sure if I will post my shader on Shader Toy, maybe just I don't know. Maybe just putting on my in the description of the video maybe. So thank you all for coming. Thank you Alkama, thank you Haptics, thank you Writer for giving a hand. at testing that. Thank you, Havoc, for being there and being always so happy to organize everything. Yeah, we could have like 4 people at the same time, or 8 people at the same time. Yeah, we could. When everything will be like in shape, probably we can try that. So have a great night, take care, and goodbye.